This Biotin Shampoo by Dr. Berg, it actually does two things really well that other shampoos struggle to do. Number one, it leaves my hair actually feeling clean after I wash it. And I don't know why other shampoos just don't really seem to either rinse out well, no matter how much I rinse, or they don't lather up well. But this does a good job lathering up well. I don't have to use a lot. Like I use probably about this much for my hair. You can see how long my hair is. And it just leaves my hair feeling nice, soft and clean after washing, which a lot of those other shampoos, I still feel like product in my hair afterwards. So number two is it actually leaves my scalp feeling not dry, and I don't have those like visible skin flakes that, you know, come with shampooing your hair sometimes if you have a dry scalp. So I think this one has a really nice balance between cleaning your hair but also leaving your scalp moisturized. And I would bet the moisturizing part of the scalp probably comes from the castor oil. I've used castor oil in the past, but I just never liked like the feeling of castor oil like on my scalp, right? But again, this does a good job cleaning out your hair and all that extra feeling of gunk in your hair. Another thing that I've actually noticed about this, so every other day is normally like what my schedule was when I was using other shampoos. With this shampoo, I can actually go I can wash my hair one night, skip 2 nights, and then go and wash it again. So it actually allows me another day of not washing my hair, which I think is kind of nice. I mean, you use less product, and I mean, it's just less work maintaining your hair. You can see my hair is quite nice and healthy. It leaves it soft. It feels strong, and I didn't really necessarily have an issue with my hair before switching over to this shampoo. I just like to experiment with different shampoos. But I'll say that back in the day, like probably I would say a few years ago, I did have a problem where I was, you know, like my hair was falling out. I would see clumps on the floor, like in the shower, and it was just falling out like in an unnatural rate compared to what I had been in the past. So when I switched over to shampoos that had more natural ingredients and didn't have all that extra, like those parabens and things like that, like that's when I noticed a difference. Also, when I switched over to a conditioner that had castor oil in it, that also greatly helped. So that's why I like all the ingredients in here. I've also never seen saw palmetto in a shampoo before, which is pretty cool. Nettle, and I haven't seen like a ton of shampoos with aloe in there. Caffeine, so the ingredients on this are pretty nice. But yeah, I just had an overall great experience with this shampoo. I've been using it for about a month. So, I mean, I'll come back in 6 months and tell you how my experience has been, but overall, I'm loving the feeling of my hair. I'm loving the feeling of my scalp. You can see there's no dandruff here. I would definitely recommend this if the feeling of clean hair is really important to you, because it is to me. I get a little bit OCD about it. And if you have a dry scalp, this just is a nice balance between that cleansing and moisturizing feeling. So, hope this is helpful.